Councillor Dan Swords, you've launched this town plan consultation. What is this for?
Well, what we're looking at is a vision of what Harlow will be like at 100. Next year, Harlow will turn 75, and we need a long-term vision of what Harlow's going to look like at 100. We've got some incredible investments coming into the town. The move of Public Health England, the Gilston Garden Town, Junction 7A, the Enterprise Zone, the Innovation Hub. All of those things need to be pulled together into one clear vision over the next 25 years that all of those bodies can work from. But most importantly, this is not our vision, it's the vision of the towns. What we're asking is for every resident in the town who's had a survey through their door, or will be having one very shortly, or who can participate online, to have their say on what that vision should look like.
So whether it's people from Church Langley, Little Braes, Braes Mead, Fellmongers, Canonsbrook, you just want to say, what is, and some people might say simple things like, can we have a market back? That's a valid input, isn't it?
It absolutely is. We want to hear from everyone. That's why we've put a survey through every door in the town. We want to hear from businesses, charities, volunteer groups, everyone, because this, as I said, this is not a document that's just there to gather dust on a shelf that the council produces and never comes to life. This is a document for the town's vision of what they want it to look like at 100, what they want their kids to grow up in, their grandchildren to experience. So yes, of course, there's short-term things. The town centre regeneration is a massive part of that, and I've not been shy in my ambition in coming forward and saying what we want that to look like. And there are very valid points, such as a market, that we've got to look at in the short term.
So saying a town plan, it's not a town centre plan, it's for, you know, this whole area that we know at the moment as Harlow, and this change in Harlow.
Yes, the point is, this is a vision of Harlow at 100. 25 years' time, what do we want Harlow to look like? What businesses do we want here? What homes do we need? What do we want the town centre to look like? All of those things being brought into one document, one vision that all the partners and stakeholders can then work from to deliver.
Because you're saying stakeholders, you are Harlow Council,
yes,
but you have many stakeholders, and they're all going to listen and look at this as well.
It's been strongly welcomed by many stakeholders already. I think it's been lacking in recent years, the fact that there's not been one clear vision for all of those partners to work from. The Garden Town, for instance, it's a massive thing, but it's also got to benefit Harlow residents. It's not just new homes on the outer edge of Harlow, it's about benefiting current Harlow residents. And what the aim of this document is that every partner that has a part to play in that, whether that be the move of Public Health England to the Pinnacles, whether that be Junction 7A in Old Harlow, it's all of those things pulling together to reach that vision at 100.
Because Harlow is changing, isn't it? We talk about Harlow and Gilston Garden Town, but people not realise we're not only talking about Gilston, but we're also talking about places like Latten Priory, Water Lane, areas that aren't in Harlow, whatever that means at the moment, but also the areas in Hertfordshire and transport, or housing in Uttlesford. There is a big plan going on, and really asking everybody, get in it to win it.
Yes, exactly that. What we're saying, we want every resident in this town, every business, every charity, every volunteer group to have their say on what they want the town to look like at 100. Now, the Garden Town is, as I said, it's not about the outer edge of Harlow, it's about spreading opportunity and prosperity to everyone in this town. It's about levelling up the town, it's about regenerating the town. And this document is about how people can have their say on what they want that to look like.